thing. Speaking of somebody doing their thing, the Miami Heat and Dion Waiters. Right now, when you look at the Heat, just a half game out of the Eastern Conference playoff picture after knocking off the Hornets tonight. The Heat 20-4 in their last 24. Here's Dion Waiters on their recent run.
I mean, it starts with going. He the head of the snake. You know, he got to go out there and get us together and things like that. And I just try to pick up, you know, at the hum and just try to lead also. And just go out there and play hard, man. Just make it tough every night and just get wins. That's the most important thing for us right now is just getting wins and continue to keep getting better each game.
When you look at the Miami Heat, beat Charlotte tonight, but Antoine, during this streak, they beat Cleveland twice recently. We can go back to a few weeks ago when Waiters hit a clutch shot against Golden State. But how much credit do you give Eric Spoelstra and his coaching staff for what they've been able to do with this Miami Heat squad?
You know, I played for Eric Spoelstra. I know what type of coach he is, the type of person that he is. He's a hard worker. He gets a lot of credit. Him, along with Scott Brooks, are my two guys I got for Coach of the Year.
Okay.
With the type of season they have, the Miami Heat has to be one of the top 5 stories in this league right now. If they can finish this thing out the way they're going, they're 19-4. You know, in the last, I don't know, it's about to be the last
23, and then tonight made them 20-4.
Wow. So you got to. I think this is unbelievable with the group that's not necessarily talented on paper. These are guys. He's playing with guys that probably had one foot out the door.
Mm-hmm.
These are 11th, 12th, and 13th guys on this team. On anybody else's team that are playing now big minutes. He's playing 10 guys, getting contributions from everybody. But the biggest thing to me when you look at their team, besides from the individual, is one, they're scoring more points, and they become a three-point shooting team. They make 17 threes tonight.
Yeah.
They're shooting 40% in this run. They're shooting 40% from the three-point line. So they've become one of those teams that most of the teams in the league that shoot a lot of threes are being successful this year. And when I think about the Houston, the Golden State Warriors, they scoring now. They have to score 110 points a game. So they've changed their identity. They've gotten healthy. Gordon has played terrific. Hassan Whiteside, I thought, has had an all-star season. He should have got in when Kevin Love got out. And Dion Waiters has been a closer. He's rejuvenated his career.
Oh, yeah. Over the last 10 games, he averaged about 18. And you mentioned, too, they had a ton of injuries. Haven't seen Chris Bosh all year.
Mm-hmm.
Lost Justice Winslow for the rest of the season. Haven't really seen Josh McRoberts. So the fact, to your point, that we see Wayne Ellington and Rodney McGruger, like those are the guys that's balling out. I mean, a lot of that has to do with coaching.
Yeah, that's why I say you're playing with guys that are in a, you know, any other team, they're 12th and 13th man on the roster.
Right.
They're playing significant minutes for them. They got a good system going right now. They're young. They're athletic. They can play any different. They've shown they can play different styles. So I believe they're going to carry this out all the way through into the playoffs. I think they're going to be one of the playoff teams because of their ability to, one, make the three-point shot now, but two, they can lock you up with Hassan Whiteside. They can play some defense too because they got somebody to bring it in there too.
And I've heard you tell the story before, but for the people that don't know about the tight ship they run in Miami, James Johnson had a recent article about how in shape he is. That plays a huge role. The people may not know how they keep it tight there in the MIA.
Yeah, Pat Riley runs a very tight ship. He's very big on body fat and weight and getting guys to their optimum shape. And these guys have never been in the shape they have been in their life. Guarantee you Dion Waiters has never been in this type of shape. And you can tell, too, if you can watch him. And obviously, he was a big part of OKC last year. But just late in games, being able to make shots, those are the type of things you look at, change guys' careers. Believe me, everybody on that roster shaved down. And look at Hassan Whiteside. It started with him last year.
Slim.
Just getting him back, getting him in great shape. How do you think Dwayne Wade, who's had some injuries in the league, was been able to play as long as he's played? It's because of the medical staff and them paying attention to conditioning, body fat, and weight.
And if you're not at that right weight, not at that right body fat, what's happening?
That little pink slip.
Fine.
That little fine sheet.
You had a few of those, too.
Yeah, I did. We weren't talking about me, though.
Oh, my bad. No doubt about it.